Hello, hello, hello. What's up, what's up? Good afternoon, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Got a lot to talk about today. We're going to jump right into it. It's been 20 plus years. 22 to be exact. That the GOAT ain't been playing basketball. All right? 22 years. Maybe 21. Maybe 21. 21, 22. He ain't been playing basketball. All right? Now, see, this conversation is getting old. You know, you got 25-year-olds trying to tell us about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. 25-year-olds. All right? Now, we're going to start with this. Once you get so high up and you did nothing to diminish your legacy or your career, you know what I'm saying? So once your career is done and your legacy done, they will try to discredit you. All right? We're going to give you some examples. Michael Jackson. As good as Michael Jackson was, king of pop, you know, he brought us some of the best dance moves we ever seen from somebody like Mike. You know what I'm saying? But then they hit him with he messing with little kids. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Tupac. All the controversy and everything. As soon as he died, they come out with so many documentaries talking about he wasn't this, he wasn't that, he couldn't fight, he couldn't this, he wasn't this. Okay. Look at everybody that's once their career's done, is over with, they try to tell you some others. Now, Michael Jordan. I get so much stuff on the GOAT. But the funniest thing I've been hearing is they was changing the rule, changing the score and everything up for Mike. They didn't want Mike. Alright. Okay. Seeing as how y'all all got this hatred in your heart for Michael Jordan. But when I ask this one question, I don't never get the answer. You know, before LeBron started playing basketball, it was probably two guys that we was calling the GOAT. Two. Jordan, Kobe. Every now and then we throw in Bill Russell for the old heads and Kareem. All right? Everybody's argument is good, but Mike right here. As soon as LeBron started playing, after his 15th year, Mike couldn't do this. Mike couldn't do that. Michael Jordan got put out the playoffs by Boston, and he got swept out the playoffs. He got first round exits. Mike could have never did that. Mike was padding stats. They protected Mike. They protected Mike so much, they changed the rules. Hey, they changed the rules when Shaq got there too. They changed the rules for a lot of motherfuckers. I think they changed the rule for AI. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't change the rule for a lot. But y'all be so stuck on what Mike didn't do that LeBron has done. Which is what? They both great, but one's better than the other one. But to come up with all these allegations and all these frugal, they was padding shit for Mike, you know what I'm saying? Scored the score table. Do y'all realize they weren't even electronically keeping scores back then? It was handwritten. It was handwritten. It was handwritten. You know, y'all play spades. You know, somebody who writing in pencil, they can pencil whip you. That's what we call it, pencil whipping. So I guess y'all trying to say Mike's whole career, they was pencil whipping his stats. That's what y'all trying to say. Y'all trying to say they was pencil whipping the stats for Mike to make Mike great. My thing is, we seen, if y'all watch basketball back then, we seen it. It ain't like we got to go to YouTube or Google to get highlights. We all actually seen Mike play. We seen Magic play. We seen Bird play. We seen Kobe play. Shaq play. We done seen all of them play. But for some reason, they padded that shit for Mike. Mike wasn't really that good. Well, all the highlights that y'all see of him making all them shots and doing all, we ain't talking about the misses. See, they don't show you misses unless it's a blooper reel, unless they show you the thing that you don't do. When you go to highlights, a highlight reel ain't gonna show you your missed shots, your turnovers, your travels, your carries. It's a highlight reel. It's for highlights. But y'all really up here trying to discredit Michael Jordan for years. Like, y'all gonna down Mike to uplift LeBron. And it's only the millennials. When we say millennials, we talking about the people 35 and under. You know, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, you know, y'all. You know, y'all. Some of y'all wasn't around to see real basketball. Y'all watching this basketball right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the new millennial gonna say the 90s basketball was watered down. 90s basketball, 80s basketball was trash. It was weak. It was this. It was that. They ain't have nobody that could go left. I don't think you can get a highlight where it's a person who only dribbles to the right. I don't think so. I don't think so. We got a couple left-hand shooters in the league in the 90s. Lefties. Left-handers. Tony Kukoc was one of them, if I'm not mistaken. I think Reggie Miller another one, if I'm not mistaken. Few lefties. You know, a lefty, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, y'all think y'all know so much, but when we bring up, y'all can bring up every fault of Jordan now. Back then, they were just calling Jordan the ball hog. He taking 30 shots. Yeah, but them 30 shots is what got him 6 rings. We know it's a team thing. Yes, it is a team sport. Yes, you are right. Yes, Jordan don't lead the league in rebounds, assists, steals. Talking about the NBA history, he don't do that. His job was to score. He's a scoring point guard, not a facilitating point guard, not a rebounding point guard, not a assisting point guard, two guard, not a three-pointing two guard. He's a scoring two guard, meaning he's there to score points, get the buckets. You know, like Anthony Edwards, Klay Thompson, Kyrie, Shea. You know, they're there to score points. Anybody gonna say nothing if Shea take 30 shots? Anybody gonna say nothing if Ant-Man take 30 shots? Anybody gonna say nothing if some of these players take 30 shots? But when Mike was taking 30 shots back then, he was a ball hog. You know, he averaged what, 30 for his career? He ain't averaged 30 for 2-3. He averaged 30 for his career. So that means on any given night, he's something to give you 30 to Oh, he didn't hit more points than Kobe. He didn't hit. Well, he ain't got to hit 80. Y'all didn't like when he hit the 69 against Boston, but he lost that series. Yeah, he did. Team, right? The team lost the series. You see how I just said that? When Jordan was getting put out the playoffs in the 80s, losing to Bird, they had like 4 Hall of Famers. Mike had nobody on that Bulls team, just Mike. Y'all can say Pippen, y'all can say Grant. Pippen and Grant wasn't even a factor their first couple years. Pippen wasn't even a factor until the first championship. You ain't hear about Horace Grant until probably like the second championship. All right, so you scratch that Pippen and Horace Grant. All right, because they was just rookies. They was just there. When Jordan had to play Boston, that Boston team was a certified walking Hall of Fame team. Super team, maybe, but they all got drafted, you know what I'm saying? It was just Mike. It ain't like Mike had, wasn't like Scotty was the Scotty that we all know. Scotty was only averaging 7 points. We all know what Horace Grant was averaging because he couldn't have been averaging nothing. But y'all want to say Mike got put out the playoffs. Not the Bulls. Mike. When LeBron get put out the playoffs, first thing y'all say is his team he ain't got no help. He ain't got no help. When he got swept by Denver, like back-to-back years, he got swept by Denver in the Western Conference Finals, then they turned around and swept his. Hey, listen. First thing y'all say is LeBron didn't have no help. When Mike was losing to Detroit and Boston, y'all say Mike got put out. Mike got put out. Never did I ain't never heard nobody say Mike didn't have no help. He had Scottie Pippen, and y'all watched that series with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was so fresh and young, they gave that man a migraine headache. He couldn't even play with a migraine headache. Nobody can, but he wasn't built for it yet. Again, Mike and the Bulls. He didn't have another all-star, superstar with him. It was just him. LeBron then got put out the playoffs with some good people. All right? When he didn't make it to the playoffs his first 2 years, we don't say nothing. Nobody says nothing. Carmelo and them made it to the playoffs, and everybody that got drafted with LeBron went to the playoffs. Wade, Melo, Wade even got a ring. We don't say nothing because LeBron didn't make the playoffs his first 2 years. We say nothing. We say nothing. We say nothing. Mike get put out the playoffs. Mike make it to the playoffs every year he done played basketball, except for his Washington Wizard years. All right? And we count them years. But Mike was 40. You know how LeBron and the Lakers getting put out the playoffs at 38, 39, and 40, you know what I'm saying? Well, Mike just came back out of retirement at 38. He came out of retirement again. He was owning the team. He stepped down from owning the team to come back and play. He ain't even in basketball shape. He in owner shape. No playoffs. Okay. But when LeBron don't make the playoffs, when he got to the Lakers, LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't got no help. Whenever LeBron don't succeed, people, is LeBron don't got no help. But any other superstar don't make it to the playoffs, we get put out, we blame the superstar. When Embiid and Philly and them didn't advance, we blame Embiid, not the team. I'm gonna keep dropping this shit to you. I'm gonna say it again. Anybody outside LeBron James who don't succeed or didn't make the play, KD and them didn't make the playoffs. Who y'all blaming? KD. Not the Suns. Y'all blaming KD. Okay? All right? Hear me out. Why do y'all do that? Why we put so much emphasis on everybody else, but we let LeBron LeBron's skating out here. He coasted. He skates. He skates. The flopping he doing, all the crying he be crying he doing. Oh, Jordan cried too. Yeah, okay. Every superstar gets superstar calls. They all get them. But I ain't never seen nobody throw temper tantrums, jumping up and down like little kids, like No, I ain't never seen that. I ain't seen that. I don't see a dude who flops to get the calls. He flopping. Like he flopping. Fuck art. We ain't gonna talk about crying to get the call. Okay? Crying about a call and you flopping. Two different shits. One is called arguing with a call, the other one's called acting while you in the court. But it's so much shit. Mike didn't do this. Mike didn't do that. Mike did what y'all don't talk about what Mike did do. We ain't talk. Forget the rings. Because if we going off rings, it would be Bill Russell, Robert Horry, then Mike, Kareem, Magic. My fault. The whole Boston squad. If Bill Russell got 11, they all got them. So we put all them. Them, Boston. They played against 8 other teams. Them. Then we're going to put Robert Horry, because Robert Horry got more than Mike. He damn sure got more than LeBron. All right? But y'all don't do that. We're not talking about rings. We're not talking about none of that. We're not, no. We give LeBron longevity. We give him longevity. Okay. Y'all didn't give Kareem longevity. And he played just as long as LeBron and got more accolades than LeBron. I mean, we gotta make it make sense. Okay? I hear watching Gilbert Arena, you know what I'm saying, his podcast. Shouts out to Gilbert, Swaggy, all them. The Cans, Kenyon Martin, Brandon Jennings. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the reason why I'm doing my shit. They said they gave Mike the GOAT status before he even got 3 rings. The statue was built in Chicago before he got 3 rings. You got former players, and even Isaiah Thomas with his hating ass. See, Isaiah Thomas is just going to talk about how they used to whoop up on the Bulls. But you would never hear Isaiah Thomas say, we stopped Mike from doing what Mike wanted to do. No. Y'all made it rough for Mike. Mike still got his, but the rest of them dudes, they wasn't going to do nothing. See, but even him, he got to give Mike his praise. He might not like Mike, but he know Mike's a bad mother. Some of the players are right now, we talking about right now players. That's why AD lost his job as a Laker, because he said the GOAT was Mike. Go ask these players around here. KD, they all listen. Some of them might say LeBron. You know, a nigga like Kendrick Perkins, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, because these niggas won with him, except for Kendrick. But you know, the niggas that won with LeBron outside of AD, yeah, D-Wade. I mean, the list goes on, but it's just real funny how Mike been on top. He been right there. But y'all want LeBron here so bad. He hasn't done nothing. He really has not done. Man, like, playing 20 plus years, that's great. Man, that's great. Hey, Brett Favre played that long. We ain't. Tom Brady played it just as long as LeBron, right? 20 years, you know what I'm saying? But Tom Brady got the shit to go with it. I got 7 rings to go with me going to the Super Bowl 10 times. See, LeBron, if you went to the finals 10 times, if you'd have had like 6 rings out of 10, then yeah, hands down, we can't tell. But you're below 500. Come on, man. You 4-6. You 4-6. You done quit on your team too many times. You done team hop too many times. You about to team hop right now. You gonna leave your son out here to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? You got your son getting talked about when he could be in college, perfecting his craft. You know what I'm saying? All this. You've been at the Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? We know you've been at the Diddy parties. You know, come on, man. You know, I like the dude, but he ain't, man, listen. He ain't better than Kobe. He really ain't better than Tim Duncan. But that's a different topic for a different day. Different topic, different day. You know what I'm saying? Hit like, subscribe.